Don't be this guy. Hi everyone, I'm Michael Villapondo, and I'm sure you've seen the scene from The Sandlot where the kid can out throw the baseball, and I'm here to teach you how not to be that way. The first thing I'm going to do is tell you a little bit about the baseball. If you look closely, they're all made by different people, but the general schematics of them are inside there's like a cork wrapped in rubber, and it's wrapped in yarn so it keeps its shape after you hit it. And then there's two white cowhide pieces that's dried out, and there's 108 stitches, double stitched, and the last and the first are hidden inside. So all of them are about the same. They're all supposed to weigh about the same, and that's the basics of the baseball. Introducing my partner here who's catching the ball. This is Hayden. Obviously we can't learn how to throw and catch if we don't have someone to throw and catch to. Also basic equipment is another mitt, so make sure your partner has a mitt too. You can do bare hand, but that might hurt after a while. So first thing you want to do is start with your position of how you're going to throw the baseball. So when you're starting out, get real close. A lot of general mistakes people make is they'll stand straight like this and they'll use their whole arm and they'll throw it this way. That's great when you're in short distances like this, because it's not too far and it's not too hard on your arm. But you want to avoid doing that. One thing I teach kids is start in the T position, but you're like on a balance beam. So your left foot is going to be facing where you're going to throw, and this left foot is going to be just open a little bit. So everything you throw is on your legs and your body. You want to throw your body to where you want to throw it. Your arm is just along for the ride. Later, as you develop more speed, you start using your wrist to get a little more velocity onto it. But for the basics, you want to use your whole body. So, staying on the balance beam and you're pointing just as a warm-up, get yourself in a T position, and then you're going to use this back foot and just throw. Now, this isn't how you're going to throw in the end, but this is how it's going to work out when you incorporate everything else. Another thing I teach kids is when you're done throwing and you're going in, do the yes, like this, because everyone knows what this means. When you're super psyched and you're like, yes, I just threw the ball. This helps you later in life when you're trying to catch, and it puts more velocity in. So we're going to put it all together. So when you get in the T position, now we're going to incorporate actually throwing. And when you're done throwing, you want to make sure that you're pointing to when you're to your target. Another thing I need to mention is the way you grip the baseball is very important. There's two ways you can throw it for a fastball. The original is a four seam, and if you can see, I'm going over basically 4 spots with your fingers. This is going to keep the ball going straight like this. There's not going to be any curve. There's not going to be anything tricky going to your partner that you're catching with, because you don't want to trick that guy. You want to get the ball to him, right? Another way you can throw it, but you don't want to do it, people seem to think this is the easiest way, is a 2-seam. The problem with doing it that way is when you start throwing it this way, the way the ball is made with the stitching, it starts to have a break at the end. So when you're trying to play catch or throw it to a position, you don't want to trick that guy because he's on your team, right? So always get in the habit when you catch it, putting your fingers right here, because that way it's going to get a straight ball right to him. So going back to the position, we're going to go T position, and then one more throw. And then Hayden's going to try to do the same. Perfect. Now we're going to try to do your stride. So when you catch it, you're going to come back, and we're going to just do like a little stride like this, but still see how I'm doing my T position, and you're going to finish off the same way with the yes. So catch the ball in the T position, stride, throw. Nice. So after you do that and you incorporate the little side step, now you're going to try to do the full-on catch, step, and throw. At the end, when you're done throwing, like I said, follow your fingers to where your target and then go into where you're throwing. You're going to put that velocity and all that energy towards where you're going to throw. So we'll pretend like I catch it, come back to the position, step, throw. We'll do it just one more time. Hayden's killing it. He's doing a good job. So we'll do it one more time without any instruction. You'll see how fluid it goes. So step and throw. Boom. And that's how you throw a baseball.